Hey Tips, it's me, the Temperance. Welcome back to my channel. Look, y'all see the title. Look, dating is already hard as it is. So dating people with kids, that's even harder. And then y'all so greedy, y'all don't just have one child. Y'all got 2, 3, 4, 5 kids. And then you got them with 2, 3, 4, 5 different people. And then you expect me to come along and be all loyal and faithful to you. And then I end up being your 6th baby mama. Hell no. This is not that. Y'all go ahead and like the video, comment below, share the video. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel and turn that bell on beside it so y'all can be notified every time I upload a new video. So y'all, I have several situations around me with my friends and my family and, you know, people with kids or whatever. So I'm not here to talk about a specific situation. So what inspired this video, I saw on Facebook the other day a very ignorant post. It had said people without kids cannot help raise kids. Or it was like people without kids shouldn't be commenting on people with kids.
I got a question. Now don't fight me because I know how you girls like to tussle.
But why y'all feel like that? Like, is it just y'all feel like we can't give y'all no type of parenting advice? Or is it that you just don't want us to comment on your situation? Hey y'all, I'm editing right now. But anyway, I had a question. I think my clip got deleted, but did they give y'all like a special handbook or something when y'all left the hospital, when y'all had y'all kids? Because as far as I'm concerned, like having kids is a part of nature. Like reproduction is what we do. Anybody can do it. So yeah, I put this on Twitter the other day and I told him if y'all don't want to talk about it on Twitter, then I will make a video and I will talk about it on my channel. So this is what I put on Twitter.
I said I don't like when people with kids think that people without kids cannot help them raise their kids. But it's always, don't nobody want to help me raise my kids. Don't nobody help me with my kids. Shit, you won't let nobody. From the outside looking in, it's a couple of families holding it down, trying to be a family. But it's baby mamas and baby daddies everywhere. Which makes it harder for people like me who are single without kids to date people with or without kids because everybody got them. And ain't nobody trying to be married or at least try to be married or at least try to be a family. Then y'all be having anybody around y'all kids without thinking that people are crazy and they nasty. But that's not the kicker that gets me. The kicker that gets me is you regret the person that you have kids with, but you don't regret the kids. Nobody believes in abortions, safe sex, birth control, or just not having sex with that person at all. The kids are here now, so now what? Then I said, let me shut up because I was finna go too far, but I was like, but whatever. The whole point I was really trying to make was that y'all really be running y'all village away because of your decision that you made with the person that you decided to have a child with.
When I'm dating people with kids or whatever, like I really don't like to. I would rather stay single. I'm not gonna lie. But you know, it's just a few things that I already expect coming into a situation like that. Like for number one, I know that the child is his main priority. Now that's crazy because most of these niggas put their child second, third, and fourth. What brings me to number two is that I won't end up being his main priority. And y'all know I'm selfish. So that's going to be an issue right then and there. I'm really not bad with kids type stuff. It's just that I would just rather prefer to date somebody without them. I mean, I don't have them and that's just my preference. Number three, you won't become everybody's favorite. So that means you got to be all sweet and nice to these people when you come around them, like his mama and them and the kids and the baby mama and stuff like that. Because the first thing first that the mama and them going to say, well,
is that the type of woman that you want to have around your kids?
Girl, you don't care. You didn't say that about the last girl that he got pregnant. Number four, you got to deal with the other woman factor. Like the baby mama might start feeling intimidated, like you trying to come in and steal her family. You know, she gonna try to make it seem like you're trying to be another mother to my child. But in reality, she just don't want you to be with the man that she had this child with. You're not trying to be the mother. You just want to be a stepmama. Number five, this brings along a lot of emotional baggage and a lack of romance. Now, it could be that, you know, a bitter baby mama could really push a man to a point where he just like, I don't even want to deal with these women to that point no more. They just want to, you know, bump you and go. Or the lack of romance could really just come from him not being around that growing up, like with his parents and grandparents and stuff like that. So it kind of just go Yeah. So number 6, the kids might not like you. And just like their mama not gonna like you. And this one I'm gonna have a problem is the mama gonna start talking to the kids about me. Well, don't respect her and stuff like that. And so the kids gonna start disrespecting me. Like, But this is stuff that you gotta expect, y'all. Like, it's fucked up, but whatever. I'm just telling you what the hell what I have experienced and what I have seen from other people's experiences. So number 7, building a relationship with the kids. So I guess when they start seeing that he's serious about dating you and being, bringing you around and stuff like that, the kids will probably start warming up to you and stuff. But just know that he's not going to tell nobody about you in the beginning because he still got to play nice and make family. Number 8, that means the PDA is finna be limited. Number 9, your friends and your family won't approve because they gonna feel like you can always do better. You're gonna be dealing with a whole bunch of drama. This is not everybody's situation. Like, look, if this video ain't got nothing to do with you, I really don't need your comments, like, for real. Anyway, so yes, your friends and your family will not support you because they're gonna feel like you're gonna be in drama all of the time. And number 10, he might not even wanna have no more kids, or he probably don't even want to get married. So really, y'all just gonna be playing boyfriend and girlfriend for the rest of y'all life, or playing house, and then his kids is your kids. And a woman like me, I'm gonna be like, nah, I want to have my own kids. And it just really kills me to know that I couldn't be the first person that you decided to have your child with. But this is what I'm saying, like, we just have to be mindful of who we having our kids with, y'all. So I can understand if y'all was in a relationship, like y'all was in a 2-3 year relationship, and then you end up getting pregnant, and then y'all was okay with it, and y'all decided to have a relationship and be a family. That's when y'all start realizing, like, this ain't working out. Then y'all decided to break up, and y'all have a very healthy co-parenting situation. Do what y'all gotta do. It's sad that y'all had to break up or whatever, but the healthy co-parenting is what's good for me. But it's just people, like, as soon as you tell these men that you pregnant, they be skipping out on your ass because y'all wasn't in a relationship. Y'all was just having sex. Y'all was just friends with benefits. Y'all was just fucking. And that's where my question comes in at, like, why are we not on birth control or having safe sex? I'm a safe sex type of person. Like, I don't play them games. And I try to read the rules before we have sex. Like, don't be trying to ask me no damn questions during sex.
Like, are you gonna have my baby? Are we gonna get married? Da 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 da. You love daddy.
No, bitch. No, bitch. No, bitch. I'm saying no to all them questions. Like, I'm not finna set myself up because we are in a moment of passion. I wanted to focus this video towards, like, a lot of bitter baby mamas for real, but it really ain't about y'all, because a lot of men can really manipulate you into believing that he was gonna be there for you, and it just didn't work out the way it did. But what I don't like about it is that y'all are not accepting that he doesn't want to be with you and moving on. Beyonce said the best revenge is your paper, baby. And I'm going to come back to that later on in the video, but it is what it is. Why dating these men or whatever, y'all. So, y'all know that I say this all the time. Like, it's power in the pussy and it's dangerous. So, I understand, how we be getting caught up and acting a fool over these men and stuff like that. But let me tell you, I can't have nobody, baby, if we ain't been dating for a long time. Like, it's really almost disgusting to really take the condom off and if you ain't even been dating this person so no more than about 5 or 6 months. Like, why y'all having so much irresponsible, unprotected sex? Like, we learned in high school that it only take one time to catch HIV or get affected with an STD or your ass can get pregnant. This is exactly why I feel like women's rights are very important. I stand behind having a choice for my own body. Abortions are a very touchy subject or whatever, but I do not discredit no woman who have had one or whatever who thinking about having one, because sometimes you really do just like a guy and then you thinking in your mind, like, I can change him, or this is why I said in my last video, I hate being a woman sometimes, because it's the nurturing side of us. Like, we see a broken man and then we start feeling like, I can put him back together. I can help him. I can help change him. I might be the solution to his problems type stuff. But let me tell you what I don't like about people. People who create problems for themselves and they put it off on you because they know that you are going to help them every time. No. And y'all have to, like, separate the sex from people who are manipulating your brain, manipulating your situation and stuff like that. People see what you got going on, and then they be like, okay, yeah, she got it together, and I can just go ahead and get her pregnant, and boom. But he not just doing it to you, he doing it to you and then another woman and stuff like that. So then now 2 people pregnant at the same time. So it just takes me back to, like, we really have to be careful who we be having sex with, y'all. Now, this really ain't y'all business, but like I said, I have protected sex. I'm very mindful about who I want to invite into my aura and stuff like that. Like, if I want to have sex with you type stuff, then I felt a connection. But what I don't like is when I come across one of these niggas that had a whole bunch of hoes in their life. You know what I'm saying? Because they leave me with bad energy. I'm not gonna lie, like, be real with yourselves. You know why y'all be going after some of these men? Because you be seeing that he's slaying wood, and you be like, bitch, I must be missing out on some good. Look, but I always have protected sex. Like, that's just what I do. I believe in birth control. It is what it is. So if you find a guy that you just feel like you want to just have casual sex with and stuff like that, knowing that he's having sex with other people, then you should be prepared that he's going to bring those spirits around him when he's with you. And that's why you end up having bad energy when he end up leaving. It's inevitable for people with kids to not talk about their kids, y'all. Especially women, because like I said, these men, they be denying their kids sometimes. But women tell you everything. And so what be killing me is that y'all come to me like, oh, yeah, da, 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 da. They'll tell me something about their child, and then I ask about the dad, and they be like, oh,
Yeah, I hate my baby daddy. My baby daddy abusive. He ain't shit. My baby daddy ain't doing this and that. My baby daddy not around.
and they be like, oh, how many other kids he got? Oh, he got 3 or 4. And it's like, so you did not notice that he wasn't taking care of his other kids before you decided to have your child? And then, like I said, I'm not judging y'all, because I know some people be like, well,
I don't believe in abortions, and I feel like God wanted me to have this baby.
Did God want you to have a baby with a man who already wasn't taking care of his other kids? We really just gotta stop lying to ourselves, y'all. Like, for real. Like, they got Plan B. They got these birth controls out here. Like, and then what be killing me about people, they be like, I don't believe in abortions. But see, if you let people talk long enough, they'll tell you eventually what the fuck happened to that second baby when he ended up getting their ass pregnant again that second time or that third time, and they only got like 1 or 2 kids with his ass already. It be like, okay, so what the other kids said? When people be telling me their situations, and they be like, oh, I hate my baby dad, da da da, or he just ain't shit, da da da. And then I sit, I listen, I respond, y'all. Know I'm gonna tell y'all the real all the time. I'm gonna tell y'all the real. I think that's why people keep coming to me for real, because I'm not finna sugarcoat nothing. I'm finna ask you the questions that a therapist gonna ask you. And probably not, because some therapists gonna keep asking you like, how do you feel? How did that make you feel? How did that make you feel? I'm not finna ask you that. I'm finna ask you like, well, did he not show any signs of that he was acting a damn fool before you got pregnant? Or within that first 6 weeks? Before your ass got too attached, did he not start acting crazy or some shit then? Look, I got a story to tell y'all. Look, don't judge me, judge your mama, okay? Yeah, I was dating this guy a couple of years ago, and I felt like, he loved me. We was together. We was in a relationship. He had a child. Y'all, and his baby mama was passed away. So my thing was like, I don't have to deal with the baby mama drama and all this other stuff and blah, blah, blah. But something kept ringing around me like, where is the baby? Like, where is the baby? Like, what had happened? I kept asking about, like, what happened with the baby mama? Like, what, how did she pass away and stuff like that, blah, blah. And he just kept telling me like, oh yeah, the baby with her with her grandparents and stuff like that. Like, with your mama or with her mama? And he was like, her mama. So then, the longer I kept dating him and stuff, I started to realize like, okay, now we had a situation where we starting to have our irresponsible sex, our unprotected sex or whatever. So now I'm starting to realize like, yeah, he getting comfortable with this shit, but I don't never see the other baby come around. And then when I would ask about it, he would be like, oh, I saw her last weekend. Bitch, how you saw her last weekend? I was with you last weekend. Like, that's what I don't like about y'all lying ass niggas or whatever. So my thing is like, while we still doing our thing, I had to go get my ass protected and get on birth control, because what you not finna do, boo-boo, is set me up for the kill. And y'all, he was so thirsty. Like, he would come back every other week and be like, I think you pregnant. I think you pregnant. I'd be like, oh, hell nah, bitch, I'm not pregnant. Dead. A situation as such is, if something was to happen to you, would you be able to leave your baby here to be raised with this man? That's a question that you have to ask yourself while you having sex. Like, we not even talking about after you found out you pregnant. Like, we should have been talking about this while we having sex. Like, sex is so fun, y'all. It's cool. If y'all kids, get y'all ass off my channel. But it's fun and it's cool and it do what it do. But what we not finna do is be having kids all over the place. And now I'm regretting having these kids because I wasn't mentally, emotionally, financially stable to have these kids. And then if you was to leave me, now I got to raise this child by myself. Now, I'm an advocate for child support and stuff like that, but I'm also an advocate for a man being there physically to be around his child. Because guess what? Mama don't want to do this shit all day. Like, you look, I saw a post, y'all. Look, I feel like this is something that I can't relate to, but it's funny because I have people around me who always tell me what the fuck they got going on and stuff. And the post had said, kids are too annoying for them not to be going to see their daddy. And I feel they pain. Like, look, y'all, Bundy asks me every week. I promise y'all, Bundy asks me every week, when we gonna get a dog? I want a dog. Can we get a dog for Christmas? You want a dog? You want a dog? I be like, no, I'll get your ass a cat. And he don't even like cats, y'all. But I don't feel like hearing all that damn barking and crying and whimpering. And, you know, I don't want to hear all that. I don't feel like picking up that type of responsibility is why I have decided to not have kids at the moment. So I remember when I first graduated high school and then my mama had died. I had a cousin, you know, he was just like, yeah, so you gonna move home and you gonna get you a little job down at the Walmart or something, or at like a little factory, and you gonna get pregnant. Like, he just tried to speak all this shit over my life, and I'm looking at him like,
to the point.
and I'm not judging people who decided to get pregnant and wanted to have a family and stuff like that at an early age, but I did not see that in my future. Like, I mean, well, my past now, but I did not see that for me. Like, I had just lost my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I just be free balling and having sex all willy-nilly? And even though niggas ain't shit and they so inconsiderate, they was trying to have sex and stuff like that. See, they so stupid. They can't wait till your grandma or somebody die. And they be like, oh, you want to chill? You want me to make you feel better? Like, baby, it's not the answer for everything. Yeah, that's why I ain't got no man, because I'm real headstrong when it comes down to somebody being in my personal space, somebody coming on and being laying up in my bed, always being up around me and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just not there yet. So I got a homeboy, right, y'all. His baby mama, she crazy. I know the bitch don't like me. I don't like her either. It's a mutual understanding or whatever. I ain't even fucking this nigga, honestly. But she just don't like me because I'm just a real nigga. Like, I don't know. But anyway, so it's a situation. He wants to be in his child life and stuff like that. But she don't want to bring the child around him because he's in another situation. Like, he has a girlfriend type stuff. Like, so my thing is like, girl, I don't even know why you even trying to hold him, like use that child as a weapon, you know, manipulate their situation, you know, because y'all was never in a relationship, like never. Y'all, he never claimed her, like ever.
That's stupid, guys.
I didn't.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid.
People have to understand, just because you having sex with these men, they do not want a relationship. Women, y'all, it's so hard for us to get a relationship. We just can't be like, okay, yeah, I want to have a relationship with you and you need to get your shit together, and then he gonna have his shit together by next week, and then y'all in a relationship, and then by next year y'all engaged. You know, it don't happen like that. No. A woman can get laid anytime she wants to, but she can't get a relationship anytime she wants to. A man can get a relationship anytime he wants to, but he can't get laid anytime he wants to. A man can tell a woman, hey, I need you to get your shit together, and she finna start getting her shit together tonight. So I hate the fact that we be getting caught up in these men stuff. First of all, having kids is life-changing. Should no woman have to go through the pain that I see women go through with having kids for these low-down, dirty-ass men? It's just like how we go from butt-naked sex and butt naked without the condom to now I hate you. I don't want to be around you. Every time I see you, it's like I pity you. It just shouldn't be like that. I feel like if you have a child with somebody and y'all break up, y'all should have a healthy co-parenting situation. Like, it shouldn't be like, oh, see, now you don't want to be with me. Now you can't see your baby. So I think I wanted to go back to the part where I was talking about, like, I am an advocate for child support, but the child still needs to have their physical father in their life or whatever. Material stuff, it really don't matter at the end of the day. Like shoes and clothes, they grow out of that stuff when they young. They dirty it up anyway. They like being cute and stuff as they get older, but that shit really don't matter. Like even to this day, as we buy clothes and shoes, like it really don't mean anything. A man can buy you that stuff in a relationship and it doesn't mean anything. Like it doesn't. If you're not here with me, spending time with me and, you know, sharing things and teaching me things, like it's so many kids really growing up without their fathers. It's a damn shame. And then and I'm not really holding this against the fathers because it's kids growing up without their mothers. But the whole point of this is like y'all can't tell people without kids that they can't help y'all raise kids, because I got a couple of friends who are in social services and DHR, DHS and stuff like that, and they don't have kids and they got to come to y'all house and help y'all raise y'all kids, because at the end of the day, y'all resent these kids because of sex, and then you realize that this person don't want to be with you, so that leads you to being on drugs, and then you're no longer taking care of your child. Y'all, I forgot to tell y'all this. So I saw a lady smoking a cigarette the other day, and she was pregnant, going into the gas station to buy more cigarettes. Why? At the end of the day, like, if you make that decision that you want to have a baby and your baby coming, that should be your main priority. His main priority. I used to always say this, like, I cannot let these men set me up, because men have options and women don't. And I'm not saying like, oh, men can just get a woman pregnant and move on. That's not the option that I'm really trying to say, but it is the option I'm saying. Like, if he wants to leave you, he's going to leave you and that baby. And now I'm sitting here angry and bitter and miserable because you done moved on to be with another woman, and the life that I thought that I wanted to build with you, you starting to build with her. Really, all I ask is that y'all really please do y'all best with these kids. I really don't feel like people without kids cannot raise kids, because I can go adopt right now if I wanted to. Like, y'all just really need to start running y'all village away. When I'm dating a guy with kids, you know, I dated a guy with kids. I got another story. I dated a guy with kids or whatever, and, you know, it was just like, it was so hard to connect with the damn child because the baby mama was just so evil. Like, y'all, she was just so evil. Like, she was one of them embarrassing baby mamas that be on Facebook and doing all that extra stuff. And I was just like, yeah, I don't want to be a part of this situation, because she was already doing that to him. And see, y'all, when I'm dating people and they got kids, I be like, man, let me see your baby mama. Let me go on her Facebook and see what type of person she is. Like, does she talk down on you? Because I just don't want to enter a situation like that. Not on purpose anyway. Then I dated another guy with kids or whatever, and he would send me screenshots of what his baby mama was actually telling him, like, you can't see your child unless we have sex, or why I can't get you no more, what you doing with her, and all that other stuff, blah blah. And it's just like, y'all not finna have me out here looking stupid thinking I'm in love with my man and y'all still fucking him. And then we all taking a family portrait together and y'all still having sex too. Like, that's what I'm saying. Y'all so greedy. Y'all are so greedy. This is exactly why our great-granddaddy used to threaten our granddad and them to marry our grandmama. Like, you're not finna be going out here making my baby girl look like a hoe and this and that, like you don't want to marry her just because you wanted to have sex. No, you finna marry her and then y'all finna raise these kids. Y'all raising kids is really like, I don't know, because now that's something that I really can't comment on. But a part of me feel like it really can't be that hard. It's just the fact that I don't have no patience for it. It really can't be. All you gotta do is just have the money for this shit and make sure you're there and nurturing them and teaching them the skills of life. Now, I do feel bad for y'all that do have a fucked up baby daddy, but it's like, it's a limit to how I feel bad about it, because we all have a choice. We do. And, you know, I let y'all have y'all choices. It ain't my business. But ain't nobody I have had a conversation with have told me that they just started seeing signs that their baby daddy was crazy after the baby was here? Nobody. They always tell me like, well, you know, I saw little signs in the beginning, but I didn't think it was that bad. Like, girl, that shit is serious. Like, when people show you who they are, believe them. Like, yes, it's cute to have a guy who's jealous and stuff like that, but no, like, it's not cute to have a motherfucker going upside your head. See, now that's leading me into another story now. I never will understand why y'all forgive people who cheat on y'all. I don't understand it. I never will understand it. It'll be something that you will never forget. You're going to want to retaliate. You're going to always bring it up. Why even take yourself through that? Like, stuff like that, I feel like when somebody really hurt you, that shit intentional. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. So this just brings me back to, like, if you're focused on your kids and like putting your kids number one, like you got a good job, you're trying to find a side hustle and figure out, like, you know, how you ain't got to work no more, you're trying to leave a legacy and stuff back for your kids. Like, I really do salute hard working bad bitches. Like, my friends, I support them all the time. I let them know, like, bitch, you doing a good job.
Bitch, you doing a good job. Bitch, you doing a good job. Bitch, you doing a good job. Bitch, you doing a good job.
Yes, Bundy.
You done?
No, I ain't done. I'll wrap my video up and then, like I was saying though, I just try to keep my friends motivated and my cousin them and let them know, like, sometimes you still have to be selfish and stuff like that, because you cannot raise your kids if you are not mentally there, if you're not emotionally there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like y'all. I don't like y'all. I don't like y'all who be neglecting y'all kids, still running up behind these men, having anybody around y'all men. Now, this is exactly why my friend didn't want me to make this video, because I was going to bring up these pedophiles. You're nasty. You're real nasty. And I don't like the fact that y'all be having y'all kids around them just because they be y'all uncle, y'all cousin, y'all brother and them. Like, I know it's a touchy subject, but people are nasty. And sometimes you need to be like, hey, the kids can't be around Uncle Tim today. Ever, actually. Look, the only time the kids can be around Uncle Tim if all of us in the room. Look, the kids can't stay at grandma's house and Uncle Tim can't stay tonight. If Uncle Tim got some type of disability or he on drugs or stuff like that, then I ain't want my kids staying over there. Not by themselves. Y'all need to start setting these boundaries on and really wrapping y'all arms around y'all kids and protecting them. Y'all really just letting these kids grow up and do whatever. Now, look, I said it once and I'm going to say it again. Y'all cannot tell people who don't have kids not to help y'all raise y'all kids and then get mad when they don't try to help y'all raise y'all kids. Like, now if you just don't want nobody to comment on your situation, then stop putting y'all business on the internet and stop telling us about it, because we don't care. Like, you made your bed, now you can lie in it. Y'all, you know what, bye. I don't care. Go ahead and like the video, comment below, share my video, subscribe to the channel.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
And I'll see y'all in my next video. I love y'all. Bye. Mwah.
Let's go! Drop it down low. Drop it down low. Low, low, low to the bar.